Happy Sunday, everybody. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Let me know that you are catching the replay. So I wanted to jump on. I'm a little bit late, but on top of, but I also knew that I wasn't coming on until about 4 o'clock. But I'm a little later than 4 o'clock. So today was our Christmas brunch with the boys. This is our annual Christmas dinner thing that we do. We don't do dinner, we do brunch. And so we did brunch and we had a good visit and opened up some presents. And we had, and then Alexis and I have just finished making cookies and another clove. Yes, you do. I saw that when you had posted your picture. I don't remember where you were, but you had posted your picture and I'm like, hey, we have the same sweater. So today I'm going to pull cards from Hello, Francine. So today I'm going to pull cards from Find Your Happy, but I'm going to be doing it inside the Facebook group. So if you are not in the Facebook group, I will disappear very shortly. If you are inside the Facebook group, then you will see your cards. And so I have everybody's list of cards that we have been pulling from that are on the list. And hey, how's it going? So I'm not sure who it is. So if you're in the Facebook group, then hello, Louise. If you're in the Facebook group and you haven't given StreamYard permission, I'm not going to know who it is because I'm just going to say this, see this. Hi, Rolly, long time no see. So I'm not sure who it is. But I will be pulling cards for everybody inside the group. But before I go and pull cards inside the group, I want to start off with our group cards. So before I disappear and go into the group only, I'm going to pull our 3 group cards. And so Find Your Happy is a daily mantra deck. So which is a really great way of being able to kind of step into, hey, Claire, it really has been a really long time. And you're in the Facebook group because otherwise I would be able to see your name. So I'm going to pull our first 3 group cards and then I'm going to disappear from the pages. So if you are not in the group, then you will have to come and find me. And in the description of where you are on that particular video is that you're going to be able to find the group that way. So out of difficulties, grow new beginnings. I trust the process. So that is our first group card. So out of the difficulties, grow new beginnings. I trust the process. And this is a very perfect card for this time of the year because we are starting with new beginnings with the, and actually there's going to be the first new moon is actually happening at the beginning of the month. So this is actually pretty exciting. So the first new moon this year for 2022, I should say. And so our second group card is My Life is an Experiment. I embrace the exploration. So that is my next one. And the final group card is a jumper. So we have 2 more cards. And then I will go into the Facebook group and pull cards for whoever is in the group. So life is a balancing act of holding on and letting go. And it is so true, right? So everything is both in and out. It didn't work out, and that's a beautiful thing. So again, what a perfect card for the end of the year. So it didn't work out, and that's a beautiful thing. So sometimes we just need to let things go. So that is our group cards. So those are our 3 group cards, which normally I do throughout pulling everyone else's cards. And so now I'm going to say goodbye to anybody who is on catching me on my Facebook page. So if I disappear, it's because you're not inside the Facebook group. But if you go onto the link, then you can actually come back in and join me inside the Facebook group. And so bye, everybody on my personal profile. And save changes. So next is Bridging the Gap Wellness Center. So if you are on here and I disappear, it's because you need to come and join me inside the Facebook group. So bye everybody on Bridging the Gap Wellness Center. And so now it is Rolly Lair Holistic Life and Wellness Coach. So if you're on this page, you are still here, Francine. So if you're on this page and I disappear, come find me inside the group. And so last but not least is Divine Crystal Healing Shop page. So if you are here and I disappear, come and find me inside. And actually 3 people, I lost 3 people. So I'm guessing they were on the other pages. So I will chat with all of you guys later. Okay, so we still have 4 people. Yay! That means that everybody who was inside the group is still here. So I am going to start with Angie today. And Angie has a jumping card. So Angie, I know that she's finally made it into the group because I saw that the other day. So welcome, Angie. Okay, so your message for this week is difficult situations lead to divine solutions. And you also had a jumper and that says everything happens for a reason. And I love that saying. I say that one all the time. So those are your daily mantras for this week. You are in, Lori. I see you. So Louise Young is next. Hey, Shelly. How's it going? Would you like a card, Shelly? And Louise has a whole bunch of messages today. She has 2 jumpers and her card. So Louise, I feel abundant and live a rich life now. So that is a beautiful mantra to say. The other one is everything isn't happening to me. It's happening for me. And the last one is, I was born to do this. It's go time. So those are your messages. Okay, I will definitely do that, Shelly. So I'll add Shelly to the list. So next is Chantal Gagne. So Chantal is next. These cards are like super big in my hands, but they are pretty cool. Could I pull a card for Tim? He's dealing with cancer and not doing so well. I will definitely pull a card for Tim. And sending you much love and light. So Chantal. So Chantal, your message is difficult situations lead to divine solutions. And I am compassionate with myself. It's time to heal. So those are your messages for this week. So these are different mantras. So it's Find Your Happy deck that I'm using today. So Find Your Happy daily mantra. You're welcome. So Barb Brown is next. So Barb. So next week, what is next week? Next week is the 2nd. So I will definitely be back on at 11 next week. So itchy eyeball. New choices brings new results. So Barb, your message is new choices bring new results. And I thought that this would be like the most fitting deck for us leading into. Absolutely. I just need to know who it is. So can I pull a card for you? Because if you don't give StreamYard permission, I don't know who it is. So, but I will definitely pull a card for you. I like the title, Find Your Happy. I know. I love it. It's Find Your Happy daily mantra. So like it has the cards and then it has like more inside. Oops. More inside. So like it has like a little thing for you to be able to say. So, and then it tells you like, so in this particular case, which is it? So I embrace, my life is an experiment. I embrace the exploration. And then it gives an explanation about that particular card. And then it has more of like a mantra, like an added mantra kind of thing. And then it has a question as to what, so this one here says, what experiment am I currently trying? So it's really good. It's a really great journal prompt deck as well. So, but I typically just use it to be able to get those mantras. So Umer. So I've got half pajamas on, half. So I cooked in my pajamas this morning because I did my brunch with the boys, and then before they got here, I went and changed and got dressed and put my top part on, put my hair up in a ponytail. I actually did that when I was baking and when I was cooking this morning. And then, but I still have my PJ bottoms on, so I'll put some fresh PJs on before bed. So my happily ever after is me, and I deserve better. So those are your messages this week, Umer. And then we have Tiziana. Tiziana, I don't even know what time it would be from you right now. You may even be sleeping right now for all I know. It is 4:45 for us, p.m. for us right now. So Tiziana. So my anxiety is not based on reality. And that is something that so many of us need to remember. So my anxiety is not based on reality. Really great mantra. Sai is next. So Sai. So I do not cheat on my future with my past. So you need to focus on moving forward. And you also ended up with a jumper right before. So I learned the way on the way. So we can't always find out. So whoever this person is, though, can you pull a card for me? Let me know who it is, because I don't know who it is, but I will definitely pull a card for you. And Bailey is next. So wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. If you have not already celebrated your Christmas, I just finished mine. I'm taking down my tree. Not tonight, though. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to start it tomorrow. Everything isn't happening to me. It's happening for me. So that's your message, Bailey. So all the Christmas decorations get put away. And they would have actually started this afternoon, except for that I was baking cookies with Alexis. Alexis came over this afternoon. Oh, hey, Britt. Okay, so done. I will add you to the list. Melissa. Thank you, Francine. I should call you my secretary. You're really good at letting me know who's there. My life is courageous, creative adventure. So my life is a courageous, creative adventure. And I play with world. I play with the world. So that is your messages, Miss Melissa. So I think that Melissa is doing her workshop tomorrow. That is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see how that goes. Tracy, I will do one of her workshops when it's not cold outside. It's too cold for me. Actually, yesterday would have been a beautiful day. It was nice and warm yesterday. I could have definitely done outside yesterday. Tracy, Miss Trey. I am not a victim to the harassment in my life. And there is a purpose to my pain. So that is your message. Those are your messages, Miss Trey. So next is Vicky. So Vicky has a jumper. All I desire is on its way to me. And how I feel is more important than how I look. As you see me with my messy hair. Tomorrow, I was supposed to have my sauna yesterday, and so that didn't happen. So tomorrow is my regular sauna day again. So I ended up just skipping a sauna. Skipping a sauna this week. And I'm going to do my foot detox tomorrow too. I did my zapper today because it was supposed to be done a couple of days ago. But it has been a crazy week. So back on track this week. So Tracy with an I. So you have, it's this or something better. And you also have, I honor my body's needs. And last but not least is my happily ever after is me. So those are your messages. I really love this deck. I really love the mantras that it comes out with. I say that with every deck though, don't I? How is your Christmas, Francine? And Lori? So, Ethel, you are next. There is no wrong decisions. I grow from all of my choices. So sometimes we really doubt some of those decisions that we make, but it really is. We make that decision based on that time, that moment, what it is that's going on. Miss Christine, I think you come home tomorrow. So I hope you had a really great visit. Can't wait to find out how things went. So my anxiety is not based on reality. So that is a good reminder, especially with your flight home and your drive back. I think tomorrow is when you're coming back. Good, quiet. Had Nadia and her boyfriend over for lunch and Loria and Rose for supper. Oh, nice. How's your Christmas, Lori? And Sharon, you have a jumper. I get what I focus on. Is there anyone else who has not yet had Christmas? I nourish my nudges. So those are your messages. Nourishing our nudges. A lot of times we don't listen to them. You saw your mom today. Awesome. So did they lift the restrictions or just because you had your booster that you're good? Awesome, Lori. I'm not sure what the restrictions or anything are. I know that they did change up some of the restrictions, so I'm not sure where things are at. And Cindy, I let go of what I can't change, and congratulations on winning Catch the Ace the other day. The weekly Catch the Ace. The right choice is the choice that feels expansive and joyful. So although we are not, we need a rapid test to get into the matter. Okay. Had my booster restriction and still checking COVID at the door. Nice. That's great that you're still able to keep them safe. And I thought you had your booster as well. Oh my goodness. Tracy O'Brien, you've got them just flying out of the deck. So I do not cheat on my future with my past. So looking forward, right? So staying in this present moment is that message. So new choices bring new results. Hopefully we'll have our Christmas tomorrow. Nice. Are your kids coming home, Louise? I can't remember. Difficult situations lead to divine solutions. So that is your messages for this week, Tracy. And so then we have after Tracy. Nice. So Richard is next. So Richard and then Francine. The right choice is the choice that feels expansive and joyful. So that is the one. Listening to that gut. We often doubt ourselves. I got a beautiful dream catcher from Alexis and her mom. So I have to figure out where else I'm going to put it in my window. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 dream catchers up there already. So now I'm going to have another one. And I've got a new screen for my computer because this one here is going to be in the window with some advertising. But look at my screen. I'm going to be able to see you guys super big. So when we're actually on our calls, That was my Christmas present from Sheldon. I got it early, but I didn't get it installed yet. But I'm going to clear off my desk. No, I'm pretty excited. So fasten has a jump ball. So I got a new computer this year that I won, and now I've got a new screen. This one here is kind of a little bit blurry, so it'll be used for advertising inside the window. So I'm pretty excited about that too. So I allow myself to feel. It is a detox for my soul. So I allow myself to feel. How appropriate is that one for you? Every next level of my life will demand a different version of me. So, and that's one of the things that I always remind people is that when we're expanding and as we're growing and as we are moving through, is that we always we never start from scratch. So we always end up starting from wherever it is that we left off. And so sometimes we think that, okay, like I've already dealt with that but it's coming back up again. And sometimes it's just simply that we just need to take it to that next level. Aline, tu es la prochaine, Aline. I have to do that as well. I've got all these little sticky notes all over my desk and all over my cupboard. So, Aline, my anxiety is not based on reality. This card is coming up a lot today. It is definitely appropriate. I ate lots of salty bacon this morning, so I'm super, super thirsty today. Very, very thirsty. And now I ran out of my water. I only had a part of a bottle in here. So, Kai, I allow myself to feel. It is a detox for my soul. And I nourish my nudges. And my happily ever after is me. So that is your message. So late arrival here. I'm not sure who it is. So this is what I see. I don't know who it is. But welcome. So I am late coming on. I was supposed to be on at 4 today instead of 11. And then I didn't get on until... Hello, Diane. I didn't get on until 3:30 or until 4:30. So I was late too. Do you want a card, Diane? So, Lori, oh my goodness. Lori, you have cards jumping out all over the place. So this is our final one for 2021. So when I come back on, okay, we'll add your name. So when I come back on January 2nd, it will be our first 2022. And so, Lori, you have, I am compassionate with myself. It is time to heal. So appropriate for this time of the year. Take it one day at a time. And issues are just old patterns that I need to address. So these are all about healing. And so with being able to be off for the Christmas break, I don't know how busy or how hectic things are, but it's time to regroup. And Mary's message. I let go of what I can't change. Bienvenue. Bienvenue. I don't know if you guys saw on my Facebook page today that I was featured from the Entrepreneur. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but it's the French, Le Réseau de Francophones here in our area. So it was pretty exciting. So they featured me today. They've been featuring all the different businesses, all the Francophone businesses that have connected with their resources. And Marianne, instead of focusing on the anger, I focus on healing the pain. Merci. I play with the world. And I listen to my feelings. So that is your message. So now we're going to go to Shelley, Tim, Britt, and then Diane. Oh my goodness. Yes, so I am super excited that I was able to offer Yoga Nidra in French and then virtually. And then I also did Anxiety Stop. Okay, well, tell Nads I said hello. I did Anxiety Stop. I did resources in French, thanks to Melissa, who did my translations. And so this year I'm going to be doing Anxiety Stop en français, tout en français. And I will also be doing 2 new programs that are in French here in Haileybury. So the universe has a great plan, has a greater plan than mine. So Shelley, you have like 4 cards today. So, hi back. So every next level of my life will demand a different version of me. And my happily ever after is me. And this one is really coming up a lot. My anxiety is not based on reality. So there is that one. So Tim is next. It's a message for Tim and sending good vibes out to Tim. May he get all the strength that he needs to heal. And he's got a jumper. So his other message is, situations don't hurt, expectations do. And I allow myself to feel it is a detox for my soul. So those are Tim's messages. And Britt. So appropriate. Beautiful. So Britt, my life is a courageous, creative adventure. So my life is a courageous, creative adventure. And Diane. Sending you lots of good vibes. And Diane. Instead of focusing on the anger, I hold on. Let me read that again. So instead of focusing on the anger, I focus on healing the pain. So that is your message. So those are everybody's messages for this week. And so our group messages that we had, I shared them at the beginning. So it didn't work out, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. And then we had life is a balancing act of holding on and letting go. And my life is an experiment. I embrace the exploration. And last but not least is out of difficulties, grow new beginnings. I trust the process. So those are our messages for this week. And I will be back on January 2nd at our regular 10 after 11 time. And that is appropriate. Thank you. So I will be back on January 2nd, and I will pull some new group cards, but I am also going to be putting a post in there. I'm going to do it right now of who wants to be able to stay on the weekly list, and because then I will pull cards weekly, and anybody who wants cards to be pulled weekly, then I will change up the list. So, and that's, so even if you're new to the weekly list, please still go ahead and put weekly, #weekly on it. Simply because I'm only going to be going based on whoever it is that comments on that post, or if I'm coming back on live, but I am scrapping the list that we've had for 2021. And starting fresh with 2022. So it'll be a brand new weekly list that everybody is I'm going to get you to put it on the commenting one on the post, or if you come back on the call next week, simply because I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. So I'm not going to take it from this one. So happy New Year to you too. January 2nd is my cousin's birthday, which means that as soon as she turns 52, then I always start saying that I am 52. So I am 4 months younger than her. And so as soon as, and she hates aging, so I age with her. So, so even though I'm still only going to be 51 until April, I will start saying that I am in my 52nd year. Simply because I have just always aged with her, because she's always hated aging alone. So I age with her, and I don't have a problem with that. So I love all the years that I've had. There's been some experiences that I would prefer not to have had, but they are what they are. And but I would never go back in time to start over again. And even if we did go back in time, same things would happen because we'd have the same knowledge that we had back then. So that part there wouldn't be any different. So have a fabulous day, and I will chat with all of you guys later. Bye for now.